I was about to start out this video with like, you are not going to believe this, but I think I just found something. But I'm not an expert on Spanish newspapers by I don't know how many millions of miles. So what I'd like to do is show you how I found something, and I was guided by another university, I think it was Yale, that said, well, maybe you can access it this way. And it's like this really arcane way of looking at it. So I'm not convinced it's the real deal. So the short answer is that there is not a lot of Mexico, Central America, Latin America newspapers that are represented as in the indexed form that we get in the newspapers database that I just showed you, which is annoying to me, but I get it. If we want to look at all that, but I won't throw my political interpretation into there. Be that as it may. Let me show you something, and I want you to test and see if this is the real deal. So go to databases. There's another of several newspapers databases. There's another one called Nexus Uni. A long time ago, this database, maybe in the 1990s, was called LexisNexis. So if you've ever heard that, this is the same thing. Nexus Uni is, I don't want to say Nexus Uni is deceptive, but subscriptions vary from institution to institution. The interface will look the same, but there's nothing to say that we've got like this expansive thing or contracted thing. So beware, as you go from institution to institution, there's some things that are limited. Advanced search. I'm just giddy because I accidentally found this. I'm like, no way. So you have to go to news, as is with Nexus Uni. The search is arcane. I don't know if you have to do Spanish. Might help. But then down in the source, it says enter one or more sources, then select from the list that appears. So what it's saying is type in an approximation, and then it's going to look at everything and say, well, here's what we've got. Is this the real deal? How far does this go back? I haven't a clue. So I did a search for, I just did test as a search. I think if we search for nothing, yeah, we have to throw something in. Well, I'll show you test. It gave me Spanish results. It was listed as the paper called Milenio. Is it the real deal? Let me know. And go through and test out searches. You can see location by publication, publication type, subject. There should be a way to go and look at the dates. Oh, here we go. Here's the timeline. Oh, so maybe it only goes back to 2015. But wouldn't that be cool if we had some of the papers that you were looking for? I had never heard of this. No one in the library has ever heard of this. So we get to name a search after you if this is the real deal. Let me know how it goes.